Hey, what's up everybody? It's DJ Phanatic Beats, content contributor for liveoffbeats.com. Just wanted to give you a quick video on 808 slides basically in FL Studio. There's two different ways that you can do it, and I'll make this video real quick to show you guys. It's very popular, in like hip hop mostly, but it can be used anywhere in any type of genre or music, any type of track that you're making. Because you can always be creative. Don't always feel like certain things are just meant to be in a box. You can use it creatively. So if you like, you can always follow me at DJ Phanatic on Twitter or on Instagram at DJ Phanatic Beats, and that's spelled P-H-A-N-A-T-I-C. Alright, so let's jump into it. The first way I was going to show you guys, of course you add your 808 to the channel rack or whatever. I just created this quick little, like a quick little pattern for you guys to demonstrate. It's not very, well, it can be musical to someone, but it's just an 808 by itself to show you the different ways to do an 808 slide. So for instance, here it is. And like in trap or in a lot of hip hop beats, there's like, octave bounces or whatnot. This is an octave. You got F6 and F5. Basically, to get this note to slide down to this lower note, you'll select it and actually left double click on it. And it brings up a note properties of that note. And in FL Studio, it gives you a quick way of doing a slide. And this little button right here, you notice as I hover over it, in the upper left in this area it says slide. So what I'm telling it to do, once I select that, you select it, it says slide to F5. What it's doing is going from this note, sliding to F5 to the note after it, and you hit accept. Now after you do that, I'll let you hear what it does after you select that note to slide from here to here. As you can hear, it was like a quick slide, so check it out. It goes boom, like really quick. Imagine, check out how the sound changes when I stretch this out a little bit, elongate the note. So basically what it's doing, it starts the slide at this point and it slides down, it like bends from this F6 down to F5 over this length of time. See? And if I move it here, it basically will start here where the note starts and take here to get all the way down to F5. And you can see how creative you can get with that. I can actually duplicate that and bring it back up an octave and just do slides all over the place basically. And I don't know how this will sound, but just to show you what you can do creatively with slides. So you get the idea. That is a quick way of doing 808 slides in FL Studio. Another way, which I normally use regularly, you go to your channel rack and you select the sound that you use, and under this wrench tool you got several options up there, but in the channel sound wrapper, I think they call it the fruity wrapper, you have a bunch of commands in here, whatever, parameters. And what you do, you see under this little polyphony area, you select porta and mono. And what I like to do before I like to just use the 808 solo, and what you can do is play your MIDI keyboard or your keyboard. And let's say I turn that off, and I can just demonstrate here to see if you guys can tell a difference. Like you hear how like separate they are, how choppy they are. Now when I engage this, the notes slide to each other. And as I increase this slide parameter here, you really get to hear it. And you can like really hone in on how much you want it to slide. So check it out. And without. So there you go. There's two different ways that you can do 808 slides in your beats. I use them all the time. I use them in creative ways, and you can actually just do different stuff where you have just like an 808 like here, and I can do like hit another note here. And remember, the last thing that you selected or clicked on, it'll duplicate. That's in FL Studio. So check this out. So you can really be adventurous with 808 slides and just try different things out. That way you can kind of just explore and be creative with this type of technique. You don't have to just keep it with trap, like I mentioned earlier. You can try it out, with some R&B tracks or even pop tracks, or like an EDM house. You can do a lot of interesting things. I won't say crazy, you can always just go out there and think outside the box. So anyway, hopefully this taught you something. I know it's a very popular thing. I remember way back when I first heard it, I was like, how in the world did they make a sub move around like that? For instance, watch this. I'll select all these and drop them down an octave. See? Now you get the idea of the creativity and power that you can have with this type of technique. And I love it. And hopefully you'll be able to add to your music as well. So again, it's DJ Phanatic Beats, content contributor for liveoffbeats.com. If you'd like to follow me, it's at DJ Phanatic, or DJ Phanatic at Twitter, or DJ Phanatic Beats on Instagram. All right, look forward to hearing those 808 slides. Keep making great music, y'all. All right, peace.